They've got the wrong frickin' link again. Probably sent the wrong link to everybody, this stupid thing. Let me resend this again. Hi, everybody. I can hear Nicole screaming. You sent the wrong. Let's see. I got to send you the right link there.
Yeah.
Did I get the right link, Drew? Are they working properly again? I thought I, out of force of habit, copied the upper link again.
Well, the one that you sent me works. So.
Wow. Okay. Good evening to you.
Good evening to you too.
Oh, fair one.
You got your pictures today, I take it.
Oh man, they're just incredible. The pictures that, just incredible. The pictures that mine don't come out anywhere. Just gorgeous. It's almost like getting flowers in real life. You know, it's amazing.
Well, I think I did buy a camera with the highest megapixel, or a phone with the highest megapixel camera in it.
Yeah, it's not just the megapixels, Drew. It's also something with the color balance and stuff that seems pretty amazing on your camera. And pardon me, side chat. I don't know if anybody's there. I'm trying to send out a few links and stuff. So yeah. Hi, Anti. Just thought we'd have a little fun. Hi, Anti. Joshy, everybody.
I'm still getting set up here too.
Chew the fat for a couple hours here. I'm off tomorrow, so I don't got a lot going on. So I thought it might be kind of nice tonight. I got to tell you, Drew, you know, I got that Motorola Madman, that 7-tube radio. I still can't get that damn, hi Agatha, I still can't get that damn chassis out of that case.
Really?
You know, and if I keep pulling it, I'm going to crack the plastic, you know, and it's frustrating to me, you know, because I got the little schematic and it tells you, yeah, I'm off tomorrow, Mark. Wednesday night's my usual chat, but it's just a little pop-up chat here tonight.
And are there any retainers on any of the knob shafts that you're missing, maybe?
Well, you know, I've tried pulling it. You know, I can't. I just am hating this radio already. I mean, I love it, but I hate it, and I haven't even begun to work on it yet. Yeah, Elvis has some problems with his generator. Yes, I've been communicating with him, and you know, you're not going to find a lot of.
He's got a mechanic that's going to work on it.
Okay, so Jen tells me he's got a mechanic.
There's a
Yeah.
video.
I've been communicating with him today about some possible things on that. So, hi Nicole, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Nicole.
Hi, Drew.
I guess it's probably morning.
It's 10 to 5.
And Nicole, not to be rude, I just want to finish this one comment to Drew. Not to be rude to you, but Drew, there's some screw that's behind the detector tube circuit for the tuner. I'm going to actually, because I want to change the color of the, you know, it's brown. I want to put a black case because it'll be beautiful. I'm actually going to top drill it so that I can see down from the top, and then I can always fix that plastic up and all that stuff. It's either that, Drew, or just kill the project, because I'm going to destroy this chassis if I keep pulling on this thing the way it is. It's the most screwed up thing I've seen, the way they got this thing in here. So, you know, they have it. It's a slide in on 2 little rails on the side, and it's held by, it's got to be 2 screws, though the SAM says 1 screw on top, but there's obviously something holding it. I can feel it, pivot point in the back on the left-hand side. There's something still holding that. Hi, Diana. So.
Okay. Yeah. Well, just drill up.
Yep, that's
drill
what
a
I
hole
got
and
to
save
do.
the piece you drill out, and then.
Absolutely.
Bondo, you know.
Well, yeah, I don't know if I want to, you know, I could probably cord. Yeah, correct. I could, you know, I have a little ring cutting. We'll see, you know, on that. But what a pain in the ass. What a total pain in the ass. But that's rebuilding, right, and restoration.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And again, it could be a problem with the SAM's bulletin. Hi, Teresa. Get you a link coming. I'm going to chat probably just 3 hours or so.
I'll send her a link.
Thank you. Just a shorty tonight.
On the big Motorola, you know, that place also sells new rubber idlers.
Mm-hmm. They got the idlers. They got
back
the
and have it rebuilt.
Yeah. Well, I ordered the cartridge today, a couple cartridges for it, so I'm going to be in high cotton on that thing. I'm going to lubricate. It should be okay. I could probably do a rebuild on that myself if need be. Some light lubrication and stuff, and off she may go. It's frozen right now, so it'll be exciting, Drew.
Oh, I'm sure it will. I can't wait to hear that thing in the house.
Yeah. The platen is pretty much frozen on that. I can't wait to hear it either. That FM is going to need some alignment on that.
Well, yeah, but you got that stuff. That's easy.
Yeah, I'm just saying, but that's I'm going to have to pull that amp and that tuner again and do that. So, hi everybody, welcome to the chat. Yeah, it looks like I needed an Allen wrench to remove the. Yeah, you mean Matt for his AR site? Yeah. And hello everybody. Everybody's welcome. Come on in and chat. Yeah, Elvis's problem started last night that the gas line feed is into the back of the generator. You really
found a way to get the generator actually out.
You found a way to get it out.
You take the front door off with
Yeah.
the screws, and then you pull the generator out.
Yeah, so the front door's got to come off too.
Yeah.
Okay.
It just takes a special screwdriver.
So he's going to need a new fuel line and filter.
And he's got a mechanic coming out that will put the line
That's
on.
good. Okay. Hi, agitator. Oh yeah, he's got a mechanic coming out. Yeah, Bubbles. I kind of agree. You know.
Agree with what? I'm a bit behind, so.
Well, Elvis is having generator problems, so as I thought would eventually happen on that. So
I'm not
it's
saying
going to
that's
cost some money. You're going to have to spend some money on a mechanic to come out and get that.
Oh, well, we know where that's going to come. No, Nicole, shut up. Nicole, shut up.
No, this is a free speech zone, Nicole. So.
Okay, you know where that's going to come from.
Yeah,
You
so
know
we'll
what?
get that off the agitator. I wouldn't let Elvis turn anything mechanical, anything. I mean, he's got no aptitude to do that, so it's best to just call somebody that's not going to muck it up. So, hi, Teresa.
Hi, honey. How are you, baby?
Good. Nice to see you. Happy Tuesday evening to you, honey.
Teresa sounds chipper.
Yeah, are you cold? It must be the cold weather up there, huh?
Actually, no. It's been actually pretty warm. I thought it was, you know, we were threatened with cold weather, but I think a warm spell came down from Canada, and so instead of snow, we got rain, which was really lovely. So yeah, everything's good, and I am a little chipper, you know.
Well, they were talking about some polar vortex or something's coming your way.
Yeah, well, maybe, I don't know. I don't really keep track, but I know it rained most of the day, but, you know, I'm happy for that.
Sounds like weatherman bullshit to try to get people to click on a web page.
Yeah.
Although we did have frost this morning.
Oh, gosh, did you guys already plant?
No, we haven't really planted yet. It's just
okay.
it's a light frost that comes in the 30s.
Oh, okay. Well, that's okay then.
Yeah. Oh boy. Oh Well, Dave is rampaging. Dave displaced on the side.
So what's going on tonight?
Well, I just got off of TR's chat, and it seems some people were interested in just having a little pop-up chat tonight. As you know, I usually do Wednesday night, which I will be on. Yeah, I'm off tomorrow, so it's fine by me to just hang out a bit and
You know, I've been forgetting to ask you, Rosie, how is your work going? This is your last year there, right?
Yeah, it's almost coming down to 12. I'm like at the 14 or 15-month mark, so I'm excited.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's going good. It's going good. I just got a big tax bill I got to get scraping money together for that. So I decided to come on tonight and torture Nicole a little bit here, see what she's doing.
Well, you know, Nicole's a tortured soul anyway. I don't know if you can beat her up anymore.
What the fuck have I done?
Nothing, I'm just saying.
Yeah, Nicole needs a cold shower after staring at Matt's big gun.
Oh, don't. I don't care what anyone says. That man is a stunning guy. I don't even care. And when
I told you, yeah.
Oh my.
Yeah, oh he is stunning. He looks like Sean Connery.
I'm not paneling up with, they better be good looking on that panel.
Tell Dave Displaced to check his YouTube mail.
Yeah, and I also sent it to
yes,
FB
Drew. In a live hangout, he couldn't hear you say that.
I'm going to top drawer you a link to just in case. See if he might be around. I'm not sure.
All right, so Nick, Matt's your next, or he is your like current crush right now on YouTube.
Oh, no! Don't be silly. Don't be silly.
Which one?
Fuck off. Hey, I'm allowed to look.
We're just teasing you, baby.
Yeah.
I'm allowed to look. I'm allowed to look at the merchandise as long as I don't hump it. Anyway, I'm too busy. I've kind of got into this writing habit at the minute, and I can't stop.
Are you publishing it anywhere?
Yeah, on WordPress. I've been sharing it every day on Facebook. Woman, you paid no
attention.
Yeah,
I know. I got to get through the first quarter. Every year I go through the same thing. The first quarter is terrible, and then I'm on Facebook a lot more. I just fight for time right now.
It's all right.
I do try to give look and give a thumbs up for stuff you put up.
It's not something I'm taking. I mean, Windows 10.
Oh, somebody's back.
It's Teresa.
Oh shit! I just unplugged the headphones. I thought I could get away without using them tonight. All right, I'll plug them back in.
Yeah, I still use them too.
Thanks, Dave. I just made it.
Yeah, I like that one.
I don't have a lot of feedback here. Everybody's asleep, and I don't know. What are you guys hearing?
Well, it was like an echo following behind.
Oh, okay. All right. They're back in.
Yeah, because, did you just put them in? Because it's okay if you have it turned way down your volume, maybe. I don't know, because I always use headphones because I'll feed back through the webcam here.
Yeah. Normally, but the thing is, I can hear Nicole, but I can't understand what she's saying. And so I thought I would put it like quieter, and I thought I could hear what she was saying.
Well, she's British, so.
Oh, fuck off.
Well, I heard that.
I was watching one of those army films that they put out in 1943 when they were getting ready to stage for the Normandy invasion. Of course, they were sending hundreds of thousands of Yanks into England and stuff, and they had a video about how to be respectful and don't stuff your face in an English and all this stuff. And it was really cool. And one of the guys they were giving training on how to understand when a British person speaks. Guys are like turning the radio down. He's like, I don't understand a damn thing these people are saying over here.
Well, they're different. I've been learning this, because I've been watching. I don't know, on my smart TV I have Acorn TV, so I'm really into like mysteries. So I've been watching several, different shows that BBC has put out and other, British stations. But the language is different in different areas of,
Yes, it's just like the USA. We have different
Right,
dialects in different
right.
places.
Yeah, like when you go down south, I mean, yeah,
Yeah, like I'm in Manchester. I talk like this, but if you go
right,
down south, you got the proper London talk. They proper talk like this down in London. Like it all changes, and you're proper like down south,
right.
down fucking south.
Yeah, and then and then I also was I've been getting privy to like there's even though you guys are on an island, you all should be together. You're not. There's like north and south. There's like this like tension between the two of you, and then there's also this thing. There's also this thing that I've learned that Cockney is like way more like Brit than anybody else, and everybody claims that. So I don't know.
Oh yeah,
Is that true?
Cockney is the ultimate British. It's what it's known for. Cockney is like
Like when Audrey Hepburn mangled it in My Fair Lady, or "I say, Gov, what are you doing, mate?"
pretty much going up the top, the apples and pears and all that.
Oh, I say, Gov. Right. Interesting. But these guys from Brooklyn, New York, and of course you know how Brooklyners talk anyway. They're ones to talk, right? And I can't understand the thing the guy says, and I can't understand a thing.
Yeah, at least as British people don't tell people we're going for a wash. Rosie.
Yeah, Warsh, I hear you, Nicole. Thank you. Dig, dig, dig. Dig, dig, dig. Dig, dig, dig. Let's see. Hey, Gerald.
Stop it.
Let's try. Let me try. I'm going to try doing this myself, Drew, to give you some time off here tonight. Put Drew off the clock. I'm working too hard here. Let me see, Gerald. I got one coming to your messages. I better put it. I'll put it both ways here. So you like it both ways. So let me.
I'm saying nothing to that.
So to speak. I mean, don't.
Yeah. We got it.
Yeah. We got it.
Oh Lord. Let's see.
God, we love you, Rosie.
Oh, thank you, honey. I love you too.
Hey, Teresa.
Hey, honey. Thank you for the pictures. Oh my God, you don't even know how you brightened my day that day.
Doesn't he take some terrific pictures?
You should have gotten some more today.
Oh, I didn't get any today.
Hey, you got my phone disease. I get them a day later.
I didn't get any.
Why I think you get yours a day later, Rosie?
The other day.
I think it's the medical equipment in your office.
It could very well be. The only way you can be sure to get a message to me is through Jen, and she comes and tells me, you got to call Drew now. Let's see. Hi, Smooth operator in the house. Joshy, I sent you a link. Gerald, you have a link to your Gmail. So, yeah, Dave's moving along with his rig. Got the inverter. I'm getting ready to wash the rig if it's not too. The wind has been terrible here. It's been chilly with the wind.
Oh my gosh, it's been really windy here today too.
I like that. Y'all are complaining about the wind. We've had a storm come through.
We had a storm this afternoon. I pulled in my car and I opened the door and the cat jumped in the car.
Wow.
And it wasn't raining yet. Nothing was happening yet. It was just turning gray.
Drew, your storms head over to us.
Well, yeah, that's generally what happens. So you'll see that one probably in a couple days.
Yeah, hi, Susie.
We've just had one from you.
But, I mean, we had 60-mile-an-hour winds this afternoon.
Oh, wow.
And heavy rain. It didn't last long, but it was just like pouring 5-gallon buckets out of the sky. And sharp lightning, wow. And then it was just like somebody turned the switch off and it ended.
Well, it's fine when it's not windy. It's just when you're standing in the sun, it's okay, but I want to wash the rig, and excuse me for WARSH, but
Wash.
yeah, that's got me self-conscious now.
Oh shit.
Oh, I'm not sure where Ellie is. She's probably not expecting. I just did a pop-up chat. Hi, Susie. Nice to see you. Yeah, so Dave got an inverter. It's cool.
There you have it. It's kind of a quiet night tonight, huh?
Yeah, that's what I like, a little pop-up chat. Hi, Gerald.
Hi.
How are you?
Doing fine so far.
You have a generator, right?
Yeah, but like I said, that generator is a gas hog because these Yamaha ones they got out now, a small 2,000 watt. I mean, they can run for like 10.5 hours just on idle, and this thing on idle takes half a gallon an hour. It just so I think I'm going to do something about that once I get back home. I'm going to buy one of those Yamahas.
You really think that's a gas hog? I thought that's pretty much generally the rate of consumption is like a half a gallon per hour.
Yeah, but Rosie, these Yamaha ones they got out, a 2,000 watt Yamaha, it'll run 10.5 hours on a fourth of a load, and all I really need to do is keep my battery charged up. And if I got it on the back on idle, I can run a fan and charge my batteries. And for 10.5 hours, it only holds 1.1 gallons. So it'd be much better, more efficient.
Yeah.
Well, the other thing, Gerald, is you're running a generator that's probably a quarter of the size, too.
Well, this one's 2,800 watts, the Onan, the one I got now. And the one I'm planning on buying is 2,000 watts. But
Right,
it's a Yamaha one.
It's an inverter generator is what it is.
Yes.
It's not a generator. It's an inverter generator, so it's an alternator. It's not a generator.
Yeah.
I know, but it'll keep my batteries charged up, and I can run like a fan and stuff like that, and a lot less fuel use.
Yeah, I see your point. I get your point. It's just that there's a difference between the two.
Right. So I'm gonna go with one like that. I'm gonna keep the one I got on the rig, and then buy one of those. And that's my plans right when I get home to buy one of them. They're like $1,100, but it's worth it,
Yeah, I think actually I think Mr. X uses a little Honda, and that's a great way to go. Some people pull them out when they go and just carry along the Honda or mount up the Honda or whatever and put it in there and go with it.
Right.
But because the last 24 hours. Marshall's had some big time problems with his generator, so.
Right. And this generator that I got, I believe, is 1990, the same as the rig. So I mean, that's kind of old. I mean, I don't think it's ever been replaced. I think it's the original one. So.
Do you have a clock hour? Do you have a clock counter on it?
Yeah, and it's reading 650 something hours. I don't know if that's a lot of hours or not for an Onan generator.
That's low.
That's low. These things go thousands of hours.
Yeah, like
so.
5,000 minimum. 10,000 minimum. Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. If you change their oil regularly,
Right. I mean, I do. I don't know the people that had it before me whether they did or not. I believe they did. I don't know if they did or not, but I've been changing my oil on it and doing all that stuff.
Well, I got to think, Gerald, if somebody's putting the money into Coachman like that, are you the first or second? You're the second owner or third?
I'm the fourth.
Oh, okay. Well, I think people put the money into it. I mean, they're apt to do the maintenance and things. So,
right.
I wouldn't sweat it. But if it's fuel efficiency, I mean, to me, the cost of fuel is pretty cheap right now. So, relatively speaking, compared to
it's not like it's not like it's $4 a gallon.
Yeah.
Cheap for you over there, Jesus Christ.
Did it come down any for you at all?
No, did it feel like it's gone up?
No, I meant just for relative to when it was like almost $5 a gallon here at one time, $4.50 or something.
No, it's gone up in price now.
Okay. Well, you got to keep those BP pensioners happy.
It's I think at the moment it's like if it works out around about nearly $9-10 a gallon over there.
Hmm.
So
Now, does anybody think there's any difference in the gas stations you go to? I always try to go to BP, and I always run 89 octane. Is there any difference in any of it, do you believe, or is it about the same?
Well, we have some of that freaking ethanol that just destroys seals and pump diaphragms and that kind of stuff. That's the problem out here. You know, I try to avoid that stuff at all cost.
I get all my gas, if I'm in town, I get all my gas at Costco.
Right.
You know, last week I
fancy.
saved 13 cents a gallon.
Yeah. Wow.
You know, some weeks you only save, you know, sometimes you only save 2 or 3 cents a gallon, but sometimes you save a lot.
Well, if you can save 13 cents, that's pretty decent off a gallon of gas.
Well, yeah, sometimes you're only saving 2 or 3, maybe 4, but it's right down the street. I'm not going out of my way to go there, so.
It also adds up cumulatively over a year, small things like that. Hi, Mr. G. Welcome aboard. Nice to see you. Is that a Freemason reference on that avatar, Nicole? She might have stepped away for a minute. So.
Huh? Sorry, what?
Susie was wondering if that's a Freemason reference on your avatar there.
No, it's a triangle.
Susie, it's a triangle.
Saying that though, my uncle was a Freemason. My uncle was a Freemason before he died.
But what does the G2 mean? Is that an element?
It's just my G2 meaning my second channel.
Her boobs.
Oh, fuck off. It's just because I've got another.
Her watermelon. Her watermelons on that.
Look, listen. I have the same picture. I have the same picture on my main channel, and it's just a glue. And this my second channel. Oh, fuck off.
Oh, God. I love it when she tells me to fuck off.
I know how Nicole gets so hot over the silliest thing.
I love it, you know.
I am so done with this shit. Teresa, I'm stealing your tits.
She's been putting up with that crap for years. Hey, there's Joe, Big Dog RVing. How you doing, Joe?
I know Nicole's been putting up
Maybe
with
pop Joe a link. I have no way.
Seriously, you would not believe the shit I get on YouTube over a fucking triangle. I mean, I swear to God, it's a fucking shape.
All right. Well, baby, I'm sorry that you had to go through that, but you know what? We love you. I love you.
No, I know, and I'm not having a go. No, I'm just saying you would not believe the amount of people online, and like like nobody in here and nobody in the side chat, but the people that message me and say, are you part of the Illuminati? Are you a devil worshipper? Are you with Satan and all this kind of stuff? And I'm just like,
oh my God.
Well, I've got to ask Gerald, what's your favorite shape, Gerald?
No, seriously, Rosie.
Triangle, square, parallelogram, rhombus, polygon. What are you thinking? What are you feeling tonight?
Rock stars tonight. That's the best shape.
I gotta eject you from the fucking panel on that.
Rosie, somebody messaged me and said, do you worship Satan? And I was like, well, no, but he is my dad.
No, well, you know, people see that and they think the all-seeing eye on top of the.
Jesus, I mean, it's kind of ridiculous. I mean, for fuck's sake, I'm a tranny from England. I'm not fucking part of the Illuminati. Leave me alone.
Hi, Joe.
Hey, how you doing?
Oh, wait a minute, I feel a rant number 10 coming on. You want to do that here, Joe? We'll record it.
Nicole, that's why I have the eye, because I'm Jewish, you know, and there is an all evil eye there but that's just me watching you and whatever. You know, it's sort of like a kind of a power play. Not that I believe in all
eye
that
reminds
shit.
me of the eye on the $1 bill in the back. The eye, the way it looks.
Yeah, the all-seeing eye.
Yeah.
that was meant as like a morality thing in the founding of the republic and things that God sees all. So.
Yeah.
Oh, y'all can't do nothing anymore, can you? Let's just accept that I'm a twat.
Well, no comment.
What, baby? No. And if you are, you're a sweet boy. We love you.
I have the right to remain silent. Yeah, we're goyim. I got my Jew crew gals all the time around.
Rosie,
Yeah.
I know far too much about you for you to stay quiet.
I know.
So we can tread very carefully.
Goddamn fly in here. I'm gonna get a beer real quick. I'll be right back.
All right, baby.
Yeah, it's based on Lord of the Rings.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
All right, Nicole, it's your time.
Yeah, you got the floor.
Why is it my time? What have I done?
No, baby. You know, you have the floor. That's what.
Hang on a minute. It's the Illuminati triangle with the G money symbol. No, it's not. My last name begins with G, for fuck's sake.
I love it when you swear.
Come on.
You're
What?
so cute when you swear. Hey, fuck's sake. I love that.
I just don't understand the fascination with the whole Illuminati thing, and it just baffles me. It really does.
Oh, yeah. You know, it is a fascination with us Americans because we all talk like we think we talk. And for other people, you know, from around the States, we all have accents of some sort. But
Oh, hang on a minute, Suze. I'm sorry. Dave Displaced just tried to tell me that Deadpool sucks. I'm gonna kick his fucking ass. Deadpool does not suck. Deadpool rocks.
Go get him, Nikki.
You don't know shit, Dave.
He loves to give you shit.
I know. He thinks that he knows all this stuff. He doesn't know shit. You know what I mean? Deadpool could kick Dave's ass in a second.
It's all Lord of the Rings, guys. That's what the
fuck
founding
no.
fathers were reading.
Oh shit, Rosie's like 6 months ago conversation. We've already moved on from that. Keep up, Rosie, Jesus. No, Dave, your mom.
What are we talking about, Handsome Dave now, or what are we doing?
Dave's
I know. Did you send Dave a link?
Of course, Dave's like what would I say, a diva now. So he'll come on once a week. Otherwise, he's
The Illuminati are just.
He checks his calendar one day a week. It's for Rosie, Wednesday. You know.
Well, it's nice to be Dave.
Right. I'm sorry. I have to address this. Wonder Woman, fucking classic Wonder Woman was amazing. Linda Carter was amazing. The new Wonder Woman, I'm not so sure. You, Dave, you're well. I mean, I don't even know what
I
you.
love that Wonder Woman series with Linda Carter. Oh my God, she was gorgeous.
Yes, I would say Dave is more of a Howard the Duck. To be honest.
He was like a Jimmy Stewart, you know. He's like everyman Canada, right? I mean, it's like just like happy-go-lucky, smiling, optimistic, of course, till he got involved with YouTube.
I'm just hoping that Dave stays in Canada.
He's threatened to travel to the U.S., so, you know.
Don't come to Santa Rosa.
I know. He keeps threatening us. You know, I'm going to get down there.
Yeah.
Look at Dave saying Black Nicole's just trolling me. You fucking troll me every day, bitch. Why don't you try it?
Bitch. Oh, Lord.
He thinks he's some kind of tough guy. I would make him my bitch in 3 seconds and he wouldn't even be able to do anything.
Oh, wow. Hi, Brian. Yeah, just a little impromptu. I just came off of TRs and with a little chipper tonight. I had a good power sleep last night, so one day of work, then I work tomorrow, Thursday, and then I'm off Friday. So I've had quite a bit of time off the last week and a half. Hi, Krista. Nice to see you. Oh, boy.
Thank you, Christian. Nice to see you, too.
Same here.
Let's see. So what's going on, Joe? What's happening in G-Town?
Nothing much. Just wet, rainy day.
Yeah, that's one of the things that would probably bother me a little in an RV if I ran into two or 3 days in a row of rain, and I guess I'd have to seek out go to the movies or get some good books to read or something, or movies.
Or a Motel 6.
Now you're chatting. I wasn't going to say it, Gerald, but you know. There you go, brother.
We'll leave the light on for you. I hear Powder saying it now.
There you go, Drew.
No, Rosie's high class. She's got to go to Holiday Inn Express or.
No, I need Hyatt or Sheraton.
Oh, the Sheraton.
Oh yeah. No, Rosie is she's a high class gal. So
you'll see. Tomorrow I have a 4-hour video. I put everything together of Jen and I the trip out from Missouri west. When I first put it up. Sorry, Drew. Go ahead.
No, go ahead. I'm sorry. Go.
No, I was just going to say I'm putting that up at the time that originally went up. It wasn't much on the channel, so I think some people might get a bang out of that. It's a long one, but you might enjoy riding along on that road trip. It's a lot of fun. Go ahead, Drew.
I went looking for it this morning. I went looking for those videos, and it will only go if you start from the newest and go to the oldest, it will only let me go 10 months.
Yep.
And then if you start from the oldest to the newest, it'll only let me go 10 months, and that's not far enough.
Yeah, that's what YouTube.
It's kind of like sandwiched in the middle.
Yeah, that's what YouTube does does that. But I've got playlists there, but it's nice to bring them front and center and join them together so people can enjoy it. Yeah, I got almost 4,000 videos, so it's a hell of a lot up on there too. That's why I take the earliest stuff and stick it into the best of 2013 or whatever, because it'll eventually disappear.
I'm so glad Rosie taught me about playlists.
Yeah, they're good.
It took me, I was thinking about 2 weeks to sort all my videos out, and I only have 100 and some.
It's nice. It gets things organized, live hangout baking.
You guys make me look silly. I only have 10 videos out there, and I'm thinking about what I'm gonna do next.
Well, just have a live hangout, Teresa.
Artsy one? I don't know.
Have a live hangout and just put that camera on your glamour shot from the whatever there, and fire away, babe. They'll be coming like a bees to honey on that.
Nice choice of words, Rosie.
Yep. She's a honey. Let's see, Gerald. Dave Displaced wants to know how your Lucky Charms are.
Well, my Lucky Charms are doing good. I mean,
they're magically
like I said, I'm still here in North Carolina, and I haven't moved because I really like it here. You find a place that you really like, you really hate to leave the place because usually you get into a place that really sucks the next time around.
Yeah, RV Devs is experiencing the same thing in Alabama.
In Alabama, yeah. We were expecting her to be traveling, and then she just got kind of stuck. She just fell in love with the people that she was at, where she was at, and so she's there now.
That's how I feel about my sofa.
Dave says, I like North Carolina, lots of trees. Leave it to Dave, the bottom line, the whole... Well, that's right. Gerald's a tree hugger down there, aren't you, Gerald? You're going to do some video hugging some more trees down there?
Well, I probably am going to. I mean, there's really a lot of nice big trees, and they're not pine trees. They're like, hardwood trees. So, a lot of these trees around here are 300 to 500 years old that they've left. And it's just amazing to see those trees that are that big that they preserved and left them, which I think is a good thing because, hey, I mean, 300 to 500-year-old trees, once you cut them down, I'll never live long enough. My generation won't live long to see them again. And it's just amazing to see some big ones left, and I really like this area.
I just have to say I've just gained a whole new respect for Gerald. A whole new respect for Gerald.
Yeah.
But I'm in the tree business. I cut down trees, but I still like to see trees left, like old growth and stuff like that.
Okay, you've just lost that respect by saying you cut down trees.
Well, I do. I mean, that's what I've done all my life. But I mean,
There we go. That was a fast trip to the mountaintop. And
Yep.
There's always going to be a need for wood, but I mean,
Yes, but there's also a need for oxygen as well.
I mean, don't worry, Gerald. I live near Berkeley, so they teach tree hugging as an elective down there and everything. Love the trees and all that. Hi, Jalen. Nice to see you. They give us air, yes. Respect the trees.
This is okay.
Rosie, I gotta go to my refrigerator. It's so far away.
I know.
I'm gonna get on one of my little things now, Rosie, and I want to apologize. Just tell me to shut up if you want me to shut up.
Go ahead, honey.
No, go ahead.
Are you sure?
You got the floor, babe. Yep.
I just want to say, my view on this is that I
mean, my underwear is not showing. I thought you were gonna like.
No.
Rosie, oh my God, you're wearing underwear that disappoints me.
No, I just.
Paul would be messaging me.
I always imagine you commando, baby.
No, there was somebody in the side chat called Friends in Fantasy, and they're exactly right. And trees do give air. Everybody knows this. And the way that the planet is being destroyed and all the trees are being chopped down and all this kind of stuff, I mean, not to take this into a completely serious, depressing note, but it's true. The way that we're destroying this planet, we're not going to survive much longer. And it's kind of sad.
But Nicole, there's a right way to do it too. I mean, just don't go in and trash everything. Then a lot of places down here they replant them, like pine trees. They should be cut out. Then they replant them. But the hardwood trees, like the oak trees, the big ones, they should be left. I mean, they should preserve those, like the oak and the maple.
If they replant what they take down, then yeah, okay, I understand that.
That's more of a tree farm than a forest. That's more like a tree farm.
If they're replacing what they're taking and it's not, I can understand that. That's good. But I mean, these people that just destroy everything and that's it, it's gone. It's kind of sad.
Like what's going on down in the rainforest down there, like Brazil and places, they just wiped it right out.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
Right. I think we put a kibosh on most of that anyway, Nicole. I don't know how it is in England, but in America, we take what we need, but we also replenish it too.
Oh, we have barely fucking anything over here. Everything's concrete.
In Africa, we're doing a lot of different things. If you could see those groups that, they're the arborists and whatever. They do a lot of great things for, all of that. So
I think the lumber companies, the Weyerhaeusers, the Georgia Pacific, they came under a lot of pressure to have proper management of their lands.
Yeah,
but that's all fast-growing pines and poplars. And
America is very good about regulations, and so so a lot of these lumber companies that are out in America, they do treat the land, properly.
Dave is completely right. The UK has just brought in a thing as well that gives them the rights to plant seeds which will kill bees. We need bees to survive. If all the bees die, the ecosystem's fucked.
Yeah, we do. We do need the bees. They do the majority of the pollination.
Yep.
Yeah. I mean,
now the United States has came a long way than what it was 70, 80 years ago. Because it used to go right in, just wipe everything right out, cut everything, and it had no environmental impact. I mean, they just go in there and they just cream the place. But now with the EPA and stuff, there's more of a better forestry management today in this country. And I know about this stuff because my father's involved in it. He's been involved in the logging industry all his life. He's got a license and everything else. And you got to go by a lot of rules and regulations. You just can't do whatever you want.
Right. No, I agree with Gerald. We have in the United States, we've implemented a lot of, restructuring as far as environmentally, concerned. And not just our country, but other countries, too, that we have, invaded and taken trees from, especially Africa and South America. So, but it's a good, valid point, Nicole.
There's really no replacing a mahogany tree.
Yeah.
Yeah. But how much is a walnut tree worth, Gerald? A big old walnut tree.
Yeah, there ain't many of them left around. I mean, they're worth a lot of money. I mean, if you got any. And then cherry trees. If you got some nice big cherry trees, there were cherries worth a lot of money. That kind of wood, if it's real nice stuff, clear. But I find that for the part of the country that my father does logging in, a lot of people don't want those cut. They want them left. They let you go in and cut the pine trees and stuff like that, and some of the smaller trees out, but they want to leave a lot of the nice big ones. So
Yeah,
that's what we're doing. A lot of select cutting up there, and we're cutting a lot of the junky wood, but we can still sell it and get a little money out of it, and you can pay the landowners and everybody's happy. But a lot of the nice stuff they want to leave it, which I don't blame them. I would leave it too if I owned the land. I mean.
Yeah, it's good. I mean, it's a lucky thing that pine is such a great framing wood. So.
All right.
Excellent.
We have a lot of oak down here in Florida.
We got a lot here too. Yeah.
We've got an oak tree out in front yard that's got to be 60 years old, and it's huge.
Wow. I like the fact that you have like national parks over there, which is like super secure and that kind of thing, like protected.
You don't have that over in England?
There's very few things that we have over here.
You don't have like protected areas that.
Not that I'm aware of. We probably do somewhere. I think we do down in London, but not up here.
But I would say England's a very environmentally conscious country, isn't it, Nicole?
No.
Yeah. Really? Not much coal being burnt anymore, right?
90% of the country is like, well, I mean, I'm probably wrong in my estimation, but like, most of the country is like concrete.
But you don't have like you don't have like protected areas, where some indigenous like plant or something that needs to be protected, or any livestock or like your deer content or whatever that's not protected.
I don't think I've ever seen a deer over here.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't know, Nicole. You're in Manchester's a huge city.
Yeah, let me
It's enormous.
Yeah, because she lives in Manchester. She lives in a city.
I mean, that's an enormous sized city, Manchester. So.
Yeah.
I'm looking on Wikipedia now. Just bear with me a second.
I mean, I think it's probably the second biggest city in the UK.
I would think like the Midlands, the places that have like the moors and everything, and stuff like that is protected.
Northern Britain up there too.
Maybe.
Apparently, we've got 15 national parks.
Yeah. Surprise!
I know, right? I've lived there for 28 years and I didn't even know.
There you go, honey.
Yeah.
Oh no, we've not. Never mind.
Yorkshire Dales north of you, and you have Peak District.
Why the fuck am I in India?
Because you're hearkening back to the days of Queen Victoria, Queen of England and Empress of India.
I do know about the Peak District, actually. Thank you for that, Drew. You just reminded me. That's not far from me, actually.
That's how come you got all the Singhs and Kaurs in your country from India.
Bear Grylls killed all the deer in England. I love Bear Grylls.
You've got a bunch north of you, and you got also a bunch down around in the south, down around London, and Bristol and Oxford.
Right.
Yeah, I think there's got to be quite a bit of wildlife there too in the UK.
Do you know it's illegal to hunt swans over here?
I think in a lot of countries it is, Nicole.
Well, over here, swans are protected by the royal family.
Well, those things are mean too.
Yeah.
Yeah, swans come under the protection of the Queen. And it's classed as treason against the royal family to kill a swan.
Is she still alive?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. She's got to be like, I don't know, 85 or something.
The only place I saw her before was on the stand, so I looked at the back of her head.
I was curious about that too, Nicole. The Queen is so old, and Charles, her son, is so old, and I know, not in line, but will it go to Harry before him?
No, it will go to William before him.
I've never seen a swan, somebody said.
How has people never seen a swan?
what was that show on HBO with that comedian, and he was out golfing with his friends, and he killed a black swan by accident at the golf club. I can't remember what the hell. The weekly series. Can't remember the guy's name. It's kind of funny. Bald-headed guy with glasses.
Hi, Mr. Mustache.
Hi, Mr. Mustache. Salutations, my friend. Yeah, I'm sure you have a lot of wildlife preserves and things. I think it's just being in Manchester, Nicole. It's such a huge,
The Queen Mum died years ago.
such a huge urban area that.
The Queen Mother died in where was it? When did she die?
Yeah.
Yeah, but what if the queen dies? Then it will be like the king, right?
Yeah, the Queen Mother died in 2002.
Yeah, she lived. She was like 140, wasn't she, or something?
She was 101. She was 101.
She's the one that brought in the royal wave. You don't move your whole hand; you just kind of turn the upper part. the Queen's wave.
Yeah.
Boy. Hey, man, how are you?
Oh, Dave. Don't ever start with the reptilian shit.
Yeah, what's Dave been
Hey,
sipping
Dave,
on?
don't disrespect your queen. She's part of
What
your
is?
too.
So, Gerald, what are your thoughts on the Queen? Huh?
I don't know. I really don't pay much attention what goes on across the pond over there. I just.
It's time
I
to
don't
wake
know,
up, brother, and start paying attention over there. We got succession coming up soon, so
Right.
we're going to have a king on the throne soon.
Well, we might have a Trump over here on the throne.
King Charles.
Yeah, I just haven't paid much attention to it. I just don't. To world events, I pay more attention to this country, I guess. And Trump, I think Trump's going to get in. I still think he's going to do it. I know a lot of people don't like him, but I think he's going to make it. I mean, maybe I'm wrong. I don't know.
I'd vote for Trump. Just
I
saying.
know people don't like him, but I really like him. I think he's a smart guy. I mean, if he could run this country like a business and start getting jobs back here and, making these countries pay us back like all the money we put out, hey, that's what we need. Ain't no country in the world can keep giving money away and, stuff to these other countries and trying to police the world, and then they don't pay us back nothing. So, I mean, this doesn't work, I mean,
I have to say, Gerald, Trump knows a great deal of things about business, but he doesn't know a great deal about politics. And
That's probably the good thing about it.
maybe, I don't think it's going to happen. He's not going to win.
I don't think he's going to do it.
No.
Well, he might not, but if he does, you got to give him a chance.
There's too many politicians.
Politics in, America is more than just being a good businessman. It has to be, you have to be a good ambassador,
So
because
politics is
you don't
the
just
same in
serve
every
the
country.
country of the United States. You serve the country of the, you serve the world,
So the politics is the same in every single country.
Well,
Yeah, but
you,
like what he
you have
says,
to be an ambassador
you can't let countries take
of
advantage
all
of
of
it.
those entities that provide for us. We don't just rely on our stuff in America. We rely on oil from different places. You have to be an ambassador. We rely on wheat from other places other than our own country. We're a small country. Look at us. Square mileage. And there's a lot of people here. We gotta feed them. But we cannot afford to feed everybody here in just what we have. So we rely on other countries to, bring that, commodity in. So, no, maybe Trump will, make it better for us. I don't know, as a businessman. But politically, you have to be an ambassador to all of those people that provide for us. My opinion.
So, Gerald, are you getting any lately, or? Sorry.
What kind of question is that, Rosie?
That beer went right to my head. Sorry.
Oh, did
it? Sorry about that. My bad. Bad, Rosie.
No,
Oh,
no,
No.
we get it.
I just figured it out. Rose is horny again.
I know.
Hey, it's
all
Tuesday
true.
night, right? Oh, every night. You
Yeah.
Every
Ain't-
night,
ain't
every
rich.
day, every weekend.
Oh, well. Hey, there's line screw. Yep, send you a link. You got it, brother. Let me endeavor. Let me effort
Oh
that.
my God, line screw.
Yep. I'm going to send it actually to your YouTube messages, okay?
Yeah, get line screw on here. Oh my God.
Who's that?
He's a Canuck pal of ours. Let's get him.
Yeah,
He's one of Justin Incredible's pals up there, and
yeah, and he's
one of
very
Dave
salty.
Displaced Canadian Soul Brothers up there. Okay, I
Does
check your
anybody-
YouTube messages.
Does anybody watch that guy, Justin Van? He's from Quebec, Canada. He's got a channel.
Dave Displaced put me off Canadians. I'm joking.
All right, I sent you a link.
Oh, whatever, line screw. You can figure it out. You are totally a techno geek. He's a producer of movies.
Yeah, like half of Canada is in here.
Yeah.
I guess Canada loves you, Rosie.
We love Canada in here. God knows we got enough of them around. Actually, all the Commonwealth countries.
No, the Canucks are taking over, Rosie. What are we gonna
It's
do?
all the Commonwealth countries. You know, Canada, Australia.
I know. Who's an American here? You and me.
Gerald, what are you?
And Gerald.
Don't forget the mother country,
I'm
England.
American. I guess I was born in this
Okay.
country, so that'd be American, right?
Mm-hmm.
Well, on the side they said Lucky Charms. So.
Well, Lucky Charms. I'm not from Ireland. Well, if you trace my history back, it goes back to Scotland and Ireland. But that's way before
They're
me.
magically delicious.
Susie's just said, what about Trump's hate for LGBT and everyone else there? That's a tough one. See, me personally, I vote for somebody who, this might be controversial, but I vote for somebody who is going to do good for the country first, because I think that the country needs fixing before the minority needs fixing.
But I have to say, Nicole, most politicians, even though we look after our own country first, but we are aware of other countries and what we have going on with them. So we're not going to lose trade with them if we can, be a part of, something else. So yeah, it's very, that's what I'm saying. To be like a politician would be very difficult. I certainly wouldn't want that job. And for Trump to do it, but he is not a politician, and he is not diplomatic, and he is not the ambassador that I think that we need for this country.
Do you know what's funny, Teresa? I looked into going into study political science, and I took one look at it, and I was like, fuck that.
That's what one of my double majors was political science. Yeah. All the good-looking girls were over there in the art department in political science.
Being a political crook.
Oh my God! Now you're saying that we're vain as people in America? No, that's not true.
Who?
Everyone's vain. On some level, everyone's vain.
Son of a bitch.
I'm not vain when it comes to politics. That's for sure.
I'm a bitch when it comes to politics. I don't have people fuck with me at all.
You're just a bitch.
No, I have to say,
Sorry.
Fuck you, Rosie. Fuck you, Rosie. No, it's okay.
I
It's
had a
alright.
cough.
It's alright, Rosie. I'm just about to hit that end button on the car. It's alright. No, it's
Sorry.
alright. I'll leave, Rosie. It's okay.
It's allergy season.
Rosie, I'll leave. It's okay. Bye, Rosie.
No, you're
oh,
not
you
leaving.
sillies. You sillies.
Bye.
You're not
Don't
going
leave.
anywhere.
Don't leave.
Oh, God.
What?
She'll be back.
She's doing that for effect.
Oh.
Mm.
Rosie, don't drink down my last swallow.
I would rather, Gerald, I'm sorry I interrupted, but I would rather go with Hillary than Donald Trump.
Oh, don't make me puke.
I know. I'm not.
Ding, 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 ding in this corner.
I know, and I'm not like pro Hillary either. But at the same time, I think that she would do a better job than Donald Trump.
I think that Sanders would do a better job than Hillary.
I think Chuck E. Cheese would do better than all of them.
Who? Chuck E. Cheese?
Yeah, the fucking mouse.
Well, actually, I think we should put Rosie in.
Oh no, I wouldn't. I'd run away from that job. Would you really? What a terrible job.
Rosie's hair would be all gray by the time she got done her term.
Yeah, I'd be wearing a gray wig.
I was going to say, I don't think her hair would be gray.
No, it'd be only when I put a gray wig on. But I will tell you what.
Can you imagine, like, oh my God, who would really, really want to be like the president?
Not me.
Absolutely not me either.
Absolutely
and I think I'm a good businesswoman, but I can deal with what I have. But for the whole fucking world and country, no way.
We get John Tilleyman a link here, Drew.
Yeah, I'll get that to him.
Thank you.
Oh yeah,
I'll send it to his email.
Oh, John will know. Where should we should go? Where should we vote?
Let's see, Diana Hayek, Rosie, how can I talk? Voice her. Well, put up a video. You don't have any content up. That would be a good place to start.
I know she's been on you all night. I think she wants.
Yeah, I'm just saying, put up some content, and we'll be glad to welcome you to the sisterhood here. Yeah, I'm voting for Morgan Freeman. Yeah, I wish he was running. I'd vote for him too.
Morgan Freeman? Oh my God, isn't he gorgeous? I love that man.
You think I should send an invite to Obama tonight to come on for a little bit? Drew will leave if I do that.
Where's the life of the party, Brandon?
He wouldn't show to Scalia's funeral nor to Nancy Reagan's. He wouldn't show to this.
Yeah, get your ass back on here, Nicole.
Yeah, it's okay if you're dangerous. We can deal with that.
Let's see. Robert Wilbur.
I already sent him.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, I don't think anybody was expecting me to be on tonight, so.
Oh, he's rooting around somewhere, I'm sure. He's lurking. He always does.
Rosie's been sneaking in these hangouts lately.
Just for you, Gerald. You're enjoying North.
Rosie, you have been doing that. You're just like unpromptu. Impromptu things.
I love running my mouth.
Nothing wrong with that.
I have a lot of energy. Usually Tuesday nights I don't do it because I'm up early and then at work and then at TR preppers. But I was off yesterday. I got a great sleep last night. I'm off tomorrow. So it's really, it's nice to be able to run my flapper a little bit. She wants your pot of tarts, Gerald. There we go.
Rosie, you changed your lipstick, didn't you?
I have it's like a, I don't know what you'd call it. It's a little more toned down red.
No, actually, it's a little bit more orangey, coming on my screen. I don't know how anybody else is perceiving that.
Yeah,
but
prepper orange. Yeah.
What brand do you buy, Rosie? The world looks
CoverGirl generally is the brand I get.
I think I would stick with the pinks and the reds versus the orange.
Yeah, I think it's just because
it complements your eyes more because your eyes are not popping like they usually do.
Okay.
And I think it's because of the lipstick. But that's just.
I think it's probably the cam too. I don't know if I have it orange, but it might look. These CFLs I'm sitting directly under right here too. So.
Yeah, you should get some more of the 5K or higher CFLs if you can.
Yeah, these are very cold. These were from years ago.
Almost the Cold War, huh?
Yeah, well, I'm older than dirt, so.
They last a long time.
Yeah. Hi, Monroe.
I left one on for 7 years. The only time it went out was when the power went out.
It's like this one medical facility I worked plugged in an Iowa stereo 18 years ago. Never had an on-off switch, and it's never turned off in that 18 years. It's still going strong. Still on the same station. Rambling out the same fucking songs every day. It's weird. They have this firehouse in Livermore, which is in the East Bay, where the Lawrence Livermore Nuclear Laboratory and all that is over there. There's this one firehouse where they claim this one light bulb's been on since 1911. So, go figure that.
They must have had some really good tungsten then.
Yeah, it's a really low, it looks like about a 10-watt bulb. John, let me try this.
I sent it via his email.
Okay.
Is where I sent it, because that tended to be where he seemed to get him the best, I thought.
And I'll try sending it the Google Plus way too. So.
Or send it to his YouTube messaging. That's where I always get the link. So I don't know. I know it's old school, but.
Well, that's what I normally send him, but he's always asked for him to be sent to his email. So I have his email, so that's where I sent it.
Welcome back, Gerald.
Lowe's showed me the boot. They give me the boot for about 20 seconds.
That's like every 2 hours, right? Gerald, they clean the deck.
Hour and a half sometimes, 2 hours, sometimes 2 hours and 20 minutes. It's not set on a 2-hour thing. I don't know how they figure it. I've gone 2 hours and 20 minutes before they've done it. I've gone an hour and a half and they threw me out. I don't know why. Yeah.
Welcome back. You got your Pop-Tarts tonight? What sweet are we snacking on tonight, Gerald?
That would be Pop-Tarts, Rosie.
We got your chips behind you over your right shoulder there.
Doritos. Yep. I'm becoming a snack pack.
It must be nice to eat like that. Of course, you're riding your bike so much.
Well, lately I haven't been riding my bike at all. I just been sleeping all day and then hanging out on the computer at night. So getting on the wrong track, I'm drifting away.
You better be careful. You're sounding like somebody else now.
Yeah, I know it. Please don't be. I'm not that bad yet. Please.
Let me tell you, brother.
Let me jump off the bridge first.
That's funny as hell. Shit. Ooh. There we got Nicole back. There she is.
No, Nicole, no here. Oh, I'm tired.
No, my nuts aren't being crushed. Don't worry.
What the fuck?
Where'd Dave go? Did you send him to sleep? Dave displaced. Oh, there he is. Yep, Dave, it's very uncomfortable right now not to have AC. It's been in the 80s and mid-70s humidity down there. Yeah, so I got some pretty pissed off texts and stuff.
Hey!
Hey, Andrew, how are you?
Oh my God, Andy!
You actually see me? Because I had to go through I had to update my software and all this crap to get here.
There's our Canadian bro up there, so...
Plus, I had to put on the costume, you know what I'm saying?
Yes,
yeah.
We love seeing your beautiful blue eyes.
Our retired Canadian agent up there who has his undercover. So.
Well, I have a new. I'm actually back from America. I was in the United States for 5 days and 4 nights.
Mm-hmm. Just to get our food and then go back.
And propane and fuel. And
I
my
saw
dog,
your,
actually, Sammy. Here, come
I
on,
saw
Sammy's right
your,
here. Sammy.
saw your border video. Yeah. Yeah.
Have you seen Sammy? Sammy's an American dog that I adopted.
Yeah, he looks.
Sammy, don't show the butt.
How old is Sammy?
Sammy, here, let me get my, I'll angle my camera down. Sammy is 3.5 years old.
Beautiful dog.
She's a pit bull Labrador cross, I guess. And I've had her for 15 days now, and I adopted her from Washington State. And I imported her into Canada.
She's beautiful.
That's because you have the unguarded border, right? I mean,
Yes, the unguarded.
Otherwise, you would have gone through all kinds of bullshit to get that dog in, right? I mean, with veterinary restrictions between countries or anything?
You have to prove that they're vaccinated for rabies.
All right, I'm calling the Canadian authorities right now.
No, she's vaccinated. I got the paperwork.
Drop it down.
You know, Andy always comes down from Washington, and he's, you know, there's lax rules.
Well, that's a beautiful dog. What's her name?
Yeah, Sammy with an IE because she's a girl. Sammy.
Okay, SAMMIE.
IE, exactly. Very good.
Yeah, not like something you eat, but something.
The audio is a bit crappy. I'm going to plug my Bose in to get better audio when I talk to you.
Yeah, that's great, Andrew. Be a name dropper. Go ahead. You know, plug your Bose in to get.
Yeah.
I'm like a yuppie. You know what? Just because you said that, Rosie, I'm not going to do it. I'm going to suck it up. I'm going to suck it up. Look at behind you. You've got an archive of vintage audio equipment behind you.
I know. What an arrogant fuck.
Touche.
Oh yes.
Touche. All right, go put your Bose on.
Sammy's wondering what the hell is Rosie talking about.
All right, get your Bose on. Go ahead.
You know what? You know what? I'm scared to do it now.
No, don't be. We love.
Oh, I gotta do the face. I gotta do the face.
Okay. I do that, and they hate on me.
Not Rosie.
Yeah, I'm gonna plug the Bose in. You guys talk trash about Canadians while I'm doing that, okay?
Yeah, goddamn Canadian coming down
we
here
love
buying
Let's talk trash about, you know.
we love Canadians on that.
In America.
We love Canadians on that side of the border. Go ahead.
That's our northern brothers.
Yeah, you go ahead, Teresa. Take the first whack. Go ahead.
Well, you know what, Andy? You know, he comes down here. He stays in Florida, or not Florida, Arizona. He has a place down there in Arizona. You know, so yeah. So he's not the Canuck that, you know, most people think.
Well, he's got money coming out the wazoo. So.
Oh well, it doesn't matter about money, but he, you know.
Bite your tongue.
He lives in Vancouver, but he, you know, he winters in.
Doesn't matter about money.
You're talking about me.
My Jewish
Santa
princess
Rosa
friend. Doesn't matter about money, Teresa.
Well, either you have it or you don't. So.
That's it, honey. Make sure you always have it.
Yeah. Thank God.
I
Go
like
talk
your
to Marshall, Rosie. You always have it.
I'm sure he'll be carrying along in the side chat soon. He'll be in a none too happy mood.
Nice to have money, you know, but you know, if you don't have money, I know what it was like.
We hear you fine, Andrew. Yep. We hear you perfectly. You got the best setup going here, so.
Yeah, well, it's a crappy Bose system. Crappy.
Was that a Canadian built, you know, machine or what?
Bose, the Bose Mini.
Oh, I got one of them. They're nice.
Yeah, they're awesome. They're pound for pound, they're amazing.
Yeah, and who built those? Where do they come from?
John, I'm sending it to your About page, your messages, YouTube messages, okay? Check that. Go ahead, Andrew.
So, anyway, what's going on, folks?
Well, we're just talking about your toys and your cool stuff there in Sammy. So Sammy adds a new dimension to your life, huh?
Yeah, she does. Yeah, it was a big commitment. My therapist said it was appropriate to get a dog.
And it's not because it's a chick mag, right, Andy?
No, but that's a bonus.
It's a big bonus because when chicks see a dog like that, oh, cute. You
know what you buy. You bought that dog not because you wanted to rescue it, because you wanted to have a chick magnet.
No.
Yeah,
I've had
they say,
enough
oh,
chicks.
that's cute. And Andrew's
you know what? I've had so many chicks. It's disgusting, and I'm not bragging. It's just I'm actually trying to take a hiatus from the chicks right now. She's my number one chick. She's a bitch. She's a girl.
Yeah, most chicks are bitches, but Andy, why are you taking a hiatus on the human chick side?
Well, because I've had a lot of relationships, and my therapist said I should probably do that.
Man.
Do what?
Take a break.
See, Rosie, all you need is a therapist.
Rosie's got it all figured out. She doesn't need anything.
Okay, Dave.
I'm trying to figure Andrew walking along with the dog. I know it's a chick magnet. I think it's so cute. Well, thank you, Andrew. Be like, thank you. No, the dog.
Whenever I'm on Rosie, I make sure this pillow is visible.
There we go.
I am a California resident.
Oh my God.
There we are. Yep.
Sucking. He's so sucking up to you, Rosie.
No, I have a place in Palm Desert.
We know
told
that.
you he's got money coming out of the wazoo.
You need to
No.
Yeah.
Get over a little closer.
He's on the agent. They give you a new life, new identity, all the money and everything.
Right.
I know. He's always full of promises.
Weird.
John Tillman is in the house.
Hi, John.
Oh yeah, no, I want to know who's online. To tell them, everybody introduce themselves and where they're from.
Teresa, why don't you go first?
Oh, the big mouth here.
Yep.
I'm just a small entrepreneur, and I live in Minnesota, which is not too far from the Canuck people.
No, Twin City. Hey, the Mall of America. I've been there many times in Bloomington. I've been there. I love the place. Great.
I hate the place.
Well, I love it because it's so corporate and fun and cute.
Then we've got Nicole G. I think her mic's muted right now from Manchester, England.
Oh, Manchester. Oh, hey, shine your shoes, Governor.
Shine your shoes, Governor.
Please, sir, can I have some more?
Wait, you have a link. And then we've got Joe, Joe, Big Dog RV, Joe Kalagi from down in Florida. He's behind the pirate motif there.
Oh, yeah, Florida. Hey, Florida.
And then we've got Coach, what is it, 9810, Gerald, your channel?
Coach 9580.
9580.
Where are you from, Gerald?
North Carolina. Charlemont, Massachusetts is my hometown, but I'm in North Carolina.
Oh, very good.
So I'm doing some traveling right now, and
nice.
Be back up in Massachusetts in May, back in work, and I'm working in the logging industry.
Logging over there? I mean, we got so much logging over here on the West Coast.
Right. I know they do out that way.
You should see how big the trees get over here. It's crazy.
Yeah, right. Gerald's my good luck charm. And then we have Joe. We have we got Drew next to him, and Drew's down in Florida. Drew's my wingman for chats and stuff over here, and the hardest working guy on the Hangouts.
Hardest working pilot.
And last but not least, we got one of my favorites, John Tillman out of Arizona down there. So we got Andrew here.
Vancouver.
Yeah.
I'm trying to find my bows.
Yeah.
Right here. I found it. It's right here.
I love that.
I love
Ooh,
that too.
I love. Let me get my bows. That's slow
Yeah,
pronunciation.
Yeah. I'm a high tech. Hey, I didn't
Yeah.
pull out my Sirius satellite radio to talk to you.
So how was everything in Washington State there, Andrew?
Yeah,
What
it's
did you do
pretty
down
good.
there?
I stayed for all you RVers that come to Washington. The tUESDAY Casino, which I go to quite often. Anybody that follows my channel, you'll see that I always win there. There's a Canadian positive curse going on at the tUESDAY
Positive
Casino.
curse.
It's a positive curse, and tUESDAY is just north of Everett, so it's about half hour north of Seattle. And you can park your RV there up to a week with no problems. And it's 90% Canadian RVers there for some weird reason.
All right, but
I hear
Andy.
if you go in there and play, then they get free drinks and free buffets.
Yeah.
No, you don't get anything free. I just take cash.
Only if you're
No, but I'm saying
Canadian.
if you're spending money, then they give you free drinks if you're in there playing.
No, they don't do that because it's Indian. It's native Aboriginal gaming. So no. But the drinks are so cheap in Washington. Just have a drink in your RV and walk 45 seconds to the casino. Like it's not.
Yeah. Hey, that's cool. Hey, John Tillerman, how are you? Nice to see you.
Oh, he dropped
Oh,
off.
we just dropped him out there. Okay. All
Anyway,
right.
Andy, I was going to ask you, I mean, how was your wintering in Arizona?
Me?
Andrew, yes.
Yeah. I didn't winter this year. I went to Maui.
Stayed in Vancouver?
Yes. Yeah. No. I normally do, but this year I did not. I have a place in Palm Desert, and I normally spend about a month there in the winter. But this is the first year in many years that I did not go. And part of the reason I didn't go, my really hardcore followers know this about me. Oh, Sammy, just relax. I'm off work because I've been diagnosed with PTSD, and so because of I've been in cognitive therapy, so I have not been able to go. But I did go to Maui. And if you check out my channel, I've got about 5, 6, 7 videos from Maui.
So you're suffering.
Yeah, I do it. $400 a night for a villa. I did suffer, but and I had and these horrible rainbows over Molokai from the view from they're horrible because the color hues just blow my retinas as a Canadian. But,
all right, so why are you suffering from PTSD?
Because I've chosen a career of many years that is very violent. Yeah. I'm not going to get into the specifics, but I have served in the military, and I have worked for government for years, and it's been extremely violent. And beyond that, I'm not going to talk about it.
Okay.
But PTSD is I'm beginning to discover is very real. It's like a brain cancer. And while I function very well on certain things, on many other things like personal life, it does affect you, and it affects your sleep. It affects decisions you make
in your life. Yeah, of course.
Right. It's like concussions for NFL. I actually work
familiar with PTSD.
Right. Well, it's like I actually worked with some former NFL players that have actually, believe it or not, left the Miami Dolphins to work in government in Canada, and concussions come back to haunt you, and PTSD does the same.
Yeah, it does.
And but thankfully they still pay me a upper middle class salary while I'm in cognitive therapy. And thankfully, we have a good socialized system of care here, and I'm thankful for that.
PTSD does not ever leave you. It's not just a sound. It's the smells. It's everything.
Right.
I'm very familiar with that. So
I haven't done a video on that.
What you're saying, because
I haven't done a public video discussing it, but I will, and I probably should, to advocate for others that have that same problem. And I was planning on just retiring and moving on anyway, but I didn't ever expect this would happen at my career at this time.
you don't know when it's going to happen. That's what
You don't.
PTSD is. You never know when it's going to affect you in your life.
Well, I'll basically tell you because it's a first responder issue. I had 3 extremely violent situations in 6 weeks, and that's not normal. That's not normal in 6 weeks.
No, it isn't normal, but it triggered.
Right.
Right.
But my whole career has been, you know, suicides, murders, and violence, and people trying to kill me and kill other people, and I'm done with it. I'm not gonna do it anymore.
Okay, so what are you gonna do now?
Well, they still pay me, so I'm doing what I'm doing right now with you.
There you go.
Otherwise, I will retire. I will retire if I have to. I will retire, and I will continue in my film industry business.
Right.
Yep, and guess what? It doesn't get any better to be to get paid and to hang out, get paid and hang out bullshitting with Rosie. It doesn't get any better than that.
Hey, actually, Rosie, you know what? If my caseworker lets me come down, I would love to spend drive my RV down to the Bay Area.
You're welcome anytime.
I would love to come and spend a few days.
Hi, Wayne.
Put you up. Oh, no.
You got enough room to park my 23-foot glass.
Yeah. If I can get my 26-foot GMC RV in, we can get your rig in.
And I want to, and Rosie, every one of those vintage units in the back, I want to hear every one of them play.
Oh my God, we'll be here all night.
Yeah, that would be a good party. But
I want to hear Ambrosia, and I want to hear James Taylor. I want to hear all the vintage stuff on it.
Get ready to go back in time.
All right, Wayne. We got Wayne. You know Line Screw Andrew, don't you, Wayne? From one of Justin's friends, Justin Credible. You got your modulator on, Wayne?
If anybody knows anything about PTSD, it might be John Tillman.
What?
John Tillman.
Yeah. The only PTSD John Tillman has is from Capitol Records parties up in the Hollywood Hills.
There we go.
There we go. The glory days, right, John? Up in.
I don't remember that.
Look, anybody that worked at Capitol Records, anybody who worked at Capitol Records knows PARTY. Party, baby, up in the hills. All those goofy singers and shit. Gotta be.
You haven't lived till you woke up in the morning and you.
Oh, Lord, Wayne, you gotta kill that thing.
I don't even think Capitol Records is in that building. I've driven past it like 4 times in the last year, and I don't think there's any records being produced in that building anymore, are they?
Nah, it's mostly film now. They moved studio a long time ago.
Yeah.
Everybody's got their own studio now anyway, so yeah.
Yeah, I was just hearkening back to John's glory days up in the Hollywood Hills with all the would-be vocalists and other. Let's cut a demo, sure.
You haven't lived till you've egged somebody's house on. You haven't lived till you've egged somebody's house on Rodeo Drive.
There we go.
No, we didn't do that. We were good kids. We didn't do nothing like that.
Well, that's a shame, John.
I got to tell you a funny story today. We have a patient that smokes salmon. He's got probably one of the best recipes for smoked salmon on the West Coast, and he provides Dr. Oz, who does the Dr. Oz medicine show and all that kind of stuff. And one of Dr. Oz's friends is Barbara Streisand, and Barbara Streisand called and tried to talk about stars trying to get on the cheap. Tried to call this patient of ours and get him to send up a load of his smoked salmon for free up there. I'm like, oy vey. You talk about, she's only worth, what, $100 million or something like that, and trying to She's like, I want to order, you know, like 15 pounds. He's like, well, just give me your credit card, you know. It's like, you mean I got to pay for that? It's like, holy crap.
I'm Barbara Streisand. I don't have to pay for anything.
Are you kidding? Like, it should be enough that you know I even patronized your salmon business. Like, what the hell? Where did Wayne go?
I know Wayne dropped out.
He's in the side chat, Rosie.
I'm going to the little Canadian RV bathroom.
Okay. Go for it.
Go for it, Andy.
By the way, Rosie, sorry I had to disappear. I had to sort the dog out.
What happened to Elvis?
No problem. He was, I'm not sure. He's got some issues with Wi-Fi, I guess. I'm not sure. Oh, his fuel lines are down in his rig, so he's got some problems there.
Rosie, reach in your pockets. The king needs help.
Yeah, well, I'm going to get right on that, Gerald. I'm going to get right on that, brother.
Kidding with you, Rosie.
I know. Let me see. Let me see over here. Get me in a ton of trouble now. Here, let's see.
No.
Although he did, looks like he's raised $600 this week. So.
What happened to the $3,000? He could get himself a whole new generator, but the dumb shit probably blew it all on stupid shit.
Yeah, I don't know, but you know, another 600 came in the last 3 days. So.
Yeah, so not so much.
It's 600 now.
Well, I just saw the last. I do a morning, afternoon check, and it looked like at 5:10 came in, and then another 100.
Yeah, so not so much a dumb shit. You know, he's just doing what he needs to do.
Yeah, but Teresa, he's got to eat. He'll eat up a lot of that money.
I know, but that's fine. You know.
He's going to do another GoFundMe anyway.
Yeah,
we all know it.
Oh, hey, Wayne. Welcome back, Wayne.
Hi.
Hey, Wayne.
How we doing?
Oh, I don't know. I'm trying to get Schnocker, but it's not working.
Yeah.
Maybe you just not meant to tonight.
I heard Teresa come on. I heard those ice cubes rattling in her glass.
You know, it was mostly water. Come on. Right.
Were you guys talking about Elvis with
I think someone drunk on here. I'm not.
Yeah, you know, we've almost had an Elvis.
Andrew, he's got a big GoFundMe going on. You need to donate.
Oh, really? Well, if we're pouring things out, I wanna push my own shit.
Let me.
Oh my God! Yeah, we know that, baby.
Keep your wheels on the ground, baby.
Oh my God! Andy, knock it off.
Line screw one.
I don't need the money, trust me. Compared to other YouTube RVers, I have an upper middle class income, so
there we go.
I don't need to sell
Andrew,
that.
he needs your money to help him finance his
I know. Quit.
If he gives it to him, I'm going to drive up there and kick his ass.
You know what?
Hey, I'm an Elvis fan, man. I've done. Hey, you guys have that you know me.
God, you are not an Elvis fan. No way.
Come on, I shot Seeking Elvis, the documentary.
Mm.
Hey, I have a place in Palm Springs, in Palm Desert. Google Seeking Elvis documentary, and you'll watch it, and you'll see me. I shot and produced and edited the whole damn thing.
Okay,
I'm an Elvis. I grew up with Elvis.
Real Elvis. We're talking about the pseudonym of an Elvis that's on YouTube. Are you familiar with him?
I'm talking about the King. I'm talking about the King, but he loves Elvis, the real Elvis, right?
Yep.
And he follows me. He follows me, and I'm kind to him. I mean, he's a different cat. I mean, he's I think he's autistic.
That's saying that nicely.
I gotta get a smoke for that one.
Yeah. Trust me. And guess what? As a Canadian, I don't smoke RV except with Rosie, but I got my filter going.
There we go. All right, you're a really.
It's a Pioneer. I got a Pioneer because we like to drop brand names. I got a Pioneer filter going here.
There we go. I love that. Couldn't you buy the Bose brand? One of those.
They don't make an air filter. My poor dog is dying if I smoke.
Well, you're upper middle class. I am. At least we can hang out together and understand each other's problems, right? Taxes and other shit, so we're all good. Just joking. Don't send the hate mail.
Yeah, exactly, Rosie.
Damn, I'm over here typing.
It's oh boy. Yeah, again, I need a big big booty for Rosie fun. That'll be it. Yep.
Oh, there you go.
You should come up here, Rosie. Come up to Canada.
Yeah, Rosie.
Yeah, I can't wait to. Well, you know, I worked for Royal Bank of Canada for 5 years, so.
Oh, really?
Yep, I was in Hong Kong, but I was often in Toronto and Calgary and Vancouver.
I was a customer for probably 10 years of my life. I'm with Scotiabank, which is
okay. Yeah.
We only have like about 4 or 5.
TD, Dominion, Scotia, Royal Bank.
Know them all.
Yep.
That's right. Yep.
Mm-hmm. Yep. We used to trash them all.
Well, yeah, but they all have. It's an oligopoly. They all have a monopoly.
Yeah, they all have lunch together. You know.
Exactly. They're all like they're all in together. You know, it's a corporate little gig they have.
Okay, Gerald, did you eat your Pop-Tart?
Yes, it's all gone.
Okay. Ursa, he ate his Pop-Tart. So.
Got my sugar high.
I love how this is a Q&A on what Gerald has consumed.
So, hey, my American friends, tell me, everybody, I want you to tell me, and don't hold back. Everybody, and I don't care what you say, because I want you to be honest. I want you to share your opinions about Donald Trump, because this guy's like up here and in Europe, everybody's thinking this guy's like just wackadoodle. He's crazy, but we love him because he's crazy. So please tell me. I want everybody. You start on one side and just continue through and tell me. I want everybody to tell me about him. What you think?
I'm passing.
And I'm not an anti-conservative because I voted conservative occasionally. So don't hold back.
What's that got to do with the price of beans in China?
Yeah, there you go. That's like how we feel about Donald Trump. Donald Trump is a businessman. He's not going to ever make it into like the political. He's never going to be president. So.
What the hell you say?
Oh yes, he will.
Well, Wayne's got a difference of opinion right off the bat there.
He'll be president.
There you go.
Yeah, he'll definitely make it as president because everybody is scared of him.
Bullshit.
Trump was born in Nova Scotia. There we go.
Yeah.
No. Cruz was born in Calgary. And you Americans don't know this, but under Cuban law, which I go to Cuba fairly often, under Cuban law, Cruz, nobody talks about this, but Cruz is technically a Cuban citizen based on his parents. Nobody talks about that. He's actually legally a Cuban.
That's exactly why we don't need any more politicians in Washington, D.C.
Not because of Cuba?
No, not because of Cuba, but because of the things that they think they can get away with, and you know, it just goes right over our heads.
Well, see, that's why I think if we get Trump in there,
I agree, Wayne,
and get rid of the career.
For every Ford truck, Ford is an American company. It always was. For every Ford truck that is manufactured in Mexico, they need to be charged a 75% tax before it comes across the border.
Sons of bitches.
And then
I got two Ford products. They're all made in America.
They'll move their plants back to Michigan. Put a few of our own guys to work down there, or up there.
Do you think Donald Trump's going to work for you?
Who?
Trump?
Gonna work for Canada, right, Andrew?
You think Hillary's going to be any fucking better?
I'm going to work on building a fence to prevent the Canadians from escaping into America.
I thought you were going to say to keep the Americans from escaping into Canada.
Well, both. We're going to do both. Inadvertently.
Oh, boy.
I'll tell you something else, too. If you look it up, you'll find that it's true. We buy most of our oil from Canada, not the Middle East.
Yeah, I buy most of my Labatt's beer from Canada. Yeah.
Yeah. No, we do sell a lot of oil to the U.S. It makes sense because it's cheaper to send it south. And then they send it back to us, and they tax it more, and then make us. There was a news story that Vancouver is the highest priced gasoline in North America right now. We pay $4.50 a gallon right now.
Wow.
$4.50.
Wow.
And
Shit.
I bought the RV I'm in right now, which is Ford built. I also drive a Mustang convertible, which is built in Michigan. But I'm a Ford guy right now. But my RV gets 9 miles per gallon. I paid $2.10 a gallon in Washington State, U.S. a gallon, yesterday, which is a big cheaper thing. Justin Credible doesn't understand why I crossed the border. He doesn't have a passport. So he doesn't cross because you gotta have a passport to cross, and I have one, so I crossed.
thought you had an unguarded border there, Andrew, or what are we talking about?
Well, they don't. You know what? They asked me like 2 or 3 dumb questions, and they let me through. They asked me, do I have do I have firewood? Do I have any weapons?
Firewood.
Yeah, do I have any plants and soil?
What the fuck?
Plants and soil. They're big on plants and soil.
Yeah, Andrew, you always go to Washington. That's where you're like,
Well,
you know the guys there.
I'm 96 blocks from the American border right now. That's how close I am to the American border. I could drive into the U.S. right now in about 14 minutes.
Okay, but you always cross at the Washington border, and they know you, so they're not going to ask you if they're some of the same guys. They just know.
No, I know. I don't always cross that way. No, I fly. I fly occasionally to Los Angeles or Palm Springs directly from Canada, and I also fly to Maui and stuff. So I get different questions crossing at airports, and I've also crossed on the train. I've taken Amtrak from Seattle, or vice versa. But yes, in my car because of because I am a government worker and they kind of know what I do. They don't really screw with me. They've never boarded my RV like RV Crazy, who came up to visit me about a month or 2 ago. They boarded him and they found a 9mm clip, but no ammunition and no rifles or no handguns, so they let him go.
Really? I thought he'd be doing 9 years up in.
Yeah.
No, the clip is fine. It's the gun and the ammunition they care about.
Okay.
Yeah.
They always
But
ask
we have a lot
me
of
if
guns
I
up
had.
here. Like I've used guns in my professional life, but guns aren't really part of our culture other than hunting or for your job. Like if you have a job, if you work for the Armored Car Service, you work in government or personal security or law enforcement.
Yeah.
Yes, we have guns. We have guns, rifles. We have all of it. We have lots of them. But regular people don't have them because we don't need them. And we're okay with that because there's no need for them. There's no fear.
The only ones that have guns are the criminals.
Now that you're suffering from PTSD, obviously you've held a gun. And
Sure, yeah, I have. But the actual violence I've experienced,
actually needed a gun, for personal protection. So
with them sunglasses, he's got the laser built in. He shoot a laser at our ass.
No, it's more responding to it. For me, it's more responding to cleaning up the mess. It's not me doing it because I'm not a violent person.
So they don't rob banks at gunpoint and all that?
Yeah, it happens, sure, but it's not. It doesn't happen. Well, most people that rob guns here show up with a note and a knife, and the few that do it with a gun, like our banks actually don't have money. Everything, the things Americans don't understand about Canadian banks is everything's electronic. We are the most electronic banking society in the world. Banks don't have cash in Canada.
Here, if you go to rob somebody with a gun and a note, you get your ass shot.
Yeah.
Well, here our banks don't have cash because everything's electronic.
How do you cash a check?
You put it in your bank electronically, and then you pull it out. We have this debit system called Interac, And Canadians use it like the average Canadian has less than $10 in cash on them at any given moment. We don't carry cash.
The fact cigarettes cost that much.
No. We use Interact. We have this. Here, I'm going to show you. Because I actually just got back from America, I actually have cash, which is weird. Here, I'm going to show you Canadian money, which is colorful. Here it is, a Canadian $5. But I actually have what you would call real money, right here. I got a wad of these things. They look funny. They look very funny. You recognize them?
All the same size.
American dollars.
Yeah, all the same
Come down to Santa Rosa. We'll help you spend them.
Yeah, show me the color. Show me the colorful money. There we go.
Now you got it. Now you got Elvis trying
Canadian stuff. Here, the Canadian colorful stuff.
Oh yeah, you throw us one.
That plastic stuff there. Yeah.
But this is actually what we use. We use our Interact cards. 90% of Canadians carry an Interact system card. It's owned by the Canadian government. And we just use them. All our banks, like the Royal Bank of Canada, like Rosie worked for, and Scotia, which is actually I get free movies by using this card. I have so many free movies that I get that I can't even use them all. Rosie, come on up here and I'll take you to the movies.
I'm on my way, brother. I'm on my way. Woo!
So we don't, like, whenever we go buy a coffee, we buy gas, we don't use cash.
Can we get a free trip off of that? Can we get a free trip off of that, baby?
Tim Hortons likes seeing that.
Yes, Tim Hortons. And we use Interact Tap. We actually have Interact Tap. We just tap it. We go, boop, and that's it.
That's cool.
That's what we do. We don't have cash. We're all electronic. So banks, when you rob them, the vaults don't have any money.
They give you a card, right?
They get $5 grand. Yeah. Like $5 grand. Like, woo, $5 grand. I'm so excited.
Change your life. For $5 grand.
Yeah, come on. Rosie, up here, $5 grand. That's rent for like a month. That won't change your life.
So if I went to Canada to rob a bank, I would get a bag full of red cards.
Interact cards.
You get a bag full of nothing.
Useless shit. Probably a bag of horse shit.
No. Criminals rob other criminals because criminals have cash. Banks don't.
You hear that, Wayne?
You gotta rob
No cash, Wayne.
We're cashless. We're cash. Look, trust me. Hey, I got a couple $100 right here, and I'm a rich Canadian tonight.
There we go.
You got Elvis over there sending you a message.
And trust me,
don't forget to hit the GoFundMe button on Elvis Travels. He'll take that couple $100.
Yeah, where are you on the donation scale there, Andrew? You're waving that.
That's going into my Canadian bank tomorrow. I'm converting it tomorrow. But you Americans, you guys don't realize your money's worth 30% more right now. So you should come up here.
Oh, I realize that. Absolutely, I realize.
Come on up here and spend your money. I mean, we'd love to have you. Just get a passport.
I don't have to. I already cashed in. So.
Come on, Rosie. Come on.
I'll be up there. Andrew knows that. I'll be meeting him in Palm Springs, hanging out.
Palm Desert.
I live in
Palm Desert, Palm Springs.
Canadian dollars.
Take me to the adult topless place. I'll be there.
No, my place doesn't allow. I'm the youngest owner, and they loathe me being there.
My God,
I'm 50. I'm 50 years old, and they hate me. I get noise complaints.
Shit, they'll love me then. Oh, yeah.
How much is a 6-pack of beer up there?
Wayne's speechless.
About the cheapest 6-pack of beer would cost you about
American.
$11. The cheapest.
Yeah,
one.
I was thinking $12 American.
Yeah, $11.
Wow.
Yeah.
They used to ask me
a case of beer in Canada is 12. It's not 24. We consider a case 12. Yeah.
Wow, look at that, Rosie, huh?
They used to ask me at the border if I was carrying any weapons or do I have more than 2 cartons of American cigarettes.
I'd say, I got a fucking tank in the back and a truckload of
cigarettes are different in Canada. They'll probably cost you $100 American dollars, $50 in the States.
Well, look, as Rosie knows, because we've done this many times, The only thing in Canada that's more expensive is fuel because we tax it to shit, and cigarettes and alcohol. But everything else is cheap. Like you want to buy compact discs, they're cheap. You want to buy electronics, they're cheap.
No, I want to buy.
Healthcare is free.
I want to buy 1 pound of cheddar cheese. How much will that cost me?
That is expensive. Yes, in Canada it's expensive.
Exactly.
I have Tillamook cheese from Oregon in my fridge.
Nice.
I imported.
I know, and you always visit Oregon for your cheese. So okay,
Yes.
how much is
Milk is expensive here too.
A 5 pound bag of sugar? How much is that?
5 pound bag of what?
Sugar.
Sugar. Oh, gee, I haven't bought. I don't do baking. Sorry.
Well, what about beef? Like a nice.
No, no. We have a sugar processing plant right here in Vancouver. I guarantee it's cheap. I don't. Sugar's cheap. I don't buy it much, but I guarantee it's cheap because I know we have a sugar processing plant here.
Okay. All right. Well, then, how much is a dozen eggs?
About $3.
Jeez, must be nice.
Yeah, between 3 to 4, depending on the quality, or if it's organic or free range. I got videos talking about this on my channel.
What's that, Wayne? Are you horny? Is that what that means on the side?
I'm the devil.
Oh, sorry. My
Fucking
head.
around.
It's
But
all
hey,
about the sex, Rosie. What?
I know.
But hey, let's face it. Like, what does that matter if you had a heart attack and suddenly it costs you $100,000 for your billing? Like it cost me nothing. And even in the US,
did they let you go, Andrew? It's like or are they going to keep you? It's like, is the incentive there to?
Yes, we treat yes, they don't care about billing. Nothing is about billing here. Nothing is about billing. We don't care about billing. There's no billing.
The government's not there kicking out the plug on the.
No, we don't care about billing. It's always been that way. So it doesn't go the American way. That's a mythology that Americans think about, because we didn't transition from your system to our system. We've always had a socialized system for 40 years.
Yeah, from England, and then also
England and Europe and Japan. Like, trust me, every progressive country in the world except the United States has free health care, because it's a human right. Because we don't judge people. We will spend thousands of dollars to save homeless people from dying, the same as we will do for a rich person. We don't care.
That's pretty good.
Oh God, Wayne's got a wrench. Oh no.
I have to say, the English.
That's Wayne's pretend wrench.
Well, the English will give you a bus fare to go home.
Absolutely stellar, and I think that is true. That is true.
Well, it's a human right. It's a human right.
Yes. It's not that way in America.
No, I know. That's why I have travel insurance. When I go to the U.S., if I had a situation, I have coverage that will lease a Learjet with a doctor and a nurse to fly me home.
Yeah.
And get me here.
Take care of you. Yep.
Yeah, exactly. I'm covered for, I think, $5 million.
Yeah, the nurses to boost your morale on the flight.
Well, and a happy ending on arrival, maybe.
I was gonna say.
Man, better move to Canada.
I'm on my way. Gerald, what do you think of that, huh? You need a nurse down there.
I think you better sell the rancho and move to Canada. Get your rancho up in British Columbia.
At the minimum. Shit. I was going to come down and park my rig at Wayne's place down there.
Yeah.
No, I carry AAA. I carry insurance. I'm covered with everything when I travel. I don't like to screw around. I don't like surprises financially.
Yeah, I carry light beer.
I just don't like that, so I cover myself properly.
Of course not. Of course not. Of course. Always hard. That's always a good thing.
Hey, Andrew, how often do you see Justin?
I saw him 6 days ago.
Next time you see him, tell him to fucking call me, because I lost his number.
What's your YouTube name?
RV, he knows me by Wayne.
RV what?
RV Prepper Wayne.
Frank Rizzo.
Oh, for Aubrey Prepper Wayne. Okay, yeah. You know what? I'll tell you. It's kind of late. It's like 20 to 11. But I have his personal number. I'll actually send him a text message. But he's a working guy. He doesn't make as much money as me, so he's busy doing like a real life job. So.
Yep. He's the real deal.
Yeah, I like
Oh yeah, he's a good guy. I actually he showed up at the campground near me, and I paid for a night for him, and he hung out. He was working on his gun license.
Right. Well, there you go.
If you see my second last video, he was on it. He shows up. He was bragging about his cat kicking my dog's ass. Of course, my dog would just eat. My dog eats pussy. So to speak.
Damn.
Did him.
Yeah, no, yeah.
Well, there you go.
Yeah, no. Justin's he's a local guy. I know where he lives. Yeah, he knows where I live. You know, we're Canadians. We don't care about this kind of stuff, right?
Yeah.
It's all good. I'm gonna take him to the gun range. We're talking about going to the handgun range and doing a little video because you guys don't see us Canadians shooting handguns much. So I was gonna take him to the handgun range and we'll see who beats who.
I don't think that would be so popular in,
Well, yeah, for you guys it's no big deal, but the Canadian fans, they might think it's kind of amusing.
Oh, okay,
right?
okay, I get it.
You got it. Yeah, I know. For you guys it's nothing, but up here, going to the handgun range, it's a big deal.
Oh, there you have
It's
it.
a big deal.
Them sunglasses suck. I got some better ones.
These are Ray-Bans. Hey Rosie, what do you got for sunglasses? Everybody puts them on. I got an extra pair if anybody needs them.
I think Rosie went for a bio break or another beer.
Oh yeah, she did. Yeah. Right.
Another beer.
Oh, she brought me one.
Oh, you got the polarized ones there. Blue tint. Oh, look at that. That's pretty fancy. That's pretty
Oh, I
fancy.
like those.
Nice one, Wayne.
That's some sunglasses. Can you imagine getting pulled over looking at a cop with these?
So Wayne, where are you at right now tonight? Where are you coming to us from?
Panama City.
Panama City, Florida.
Yep.
What's the weather like? Must be like what? Like 75, 80 during the day?
It got up to 77 today. I woke my wife
Nice.
up. I'm in deep shit. Oops.
We actually hit 70 here. First day ever this spring. We hit 70 today. About 21 Celsius for you metric freaks. Yeah. It's a beautiful day. Actually, the next 3 days will be nice here in Vancouver.
Well, they got 57 today here.
In Minnesota?
No, where I live in Arizona.
Oh, Arizona. Really? It's not cold? You're in high desert.
Yeah, 3,800 feet.
Okay. Well, where are you close to?
Mining area, mining places.
Phoenix, right?
No, Phoenix is
Yeah,
much
it's east
warmer
of Phoenix.
No, but I mean, if something big needs to be done, he can get it in Phoenix. So.
Because I thought about living in Lake Havasu or Bullhead City. That's where I kind of want to live. Maybe next year. I'm going to spend the winter.
Well, what about Palm Desert? Is a nice area there.
Yeah, but it's expensive.
It's
My
not
condo-
hip enough. It's not hip enough. I agree with Havasu. I think that'd be a lot of fun down in.
But it's expensive to. My condo is expensive to keep up and to stay there for that long. So I'm thinking about giving it away.
No,
what's the monthly management fee on that?
Well, because there's all sorts of management fees to stay for a month. Oh, gee, I'd have to crunch the numbers, but it's.
Well, I mean, they're charging you a monthly every month, right? I mean.
No, I pay an annual fee of only $660 US, and I just add time as I need it.
Is it a timeshare then?
Yeah, it's a timeshare.
Oh, okay. All right. Okay.
Yeah.
I thought you had a condo outright with a monthly
Well, I technically own it, but I just add time. Because I can't spend more than a month or so there a year. There's no point, right?
That's what I would figure.
Yeah, well, exactly, because I'm, there's just no point because I'm other places, right? I mean, a month there in the winter is beautiful.
Yeah, hi, Josh.
Rosie, baby, I gotta go. I'm gonna check out. So I just want.
I'm not gonna go much longer because tomorrow night's my regular. I just wanted to
all
have
right.
a little
I'll
pop-up.
check it out tomorrow.
All right, thank you, honey. Love you.
Bye, Teresa.
Thank you all.
Bye, Teresa.
Panel.
Night, Teresa.
Bye, Teresa.
Bye.
Take care.
Yeah, I'm
Bye,
just going to go about 20 more minutes tonight, and that's going to be a wrap tonight. Just a shorty here for that. But, yeah, I guess, yeah, that's a nice area down there in wintertime, especially. It's nice and dry. Did you get down to Slab City at all down there when you were down
No, it's a little too rough for me.
there? Yeah, there you go. Smart. There's somebody saying, I'll be rolling into there. I go down.
Well, I mean, there are some good people there. I'm not going to try to say bad things, but you got to find your own little enclave that works for you there.
Yeah, Gerald and I are going to go down together.
No, I think I'm leaning towards courtside.
We're going to get a convoy.
Yeah, no, I like courtside. Courtside's good. Courtside's good. A little dusty though, depending on the wind.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's okay. I look forward to. I like a little bit of adventure, especially if I have my crew with me when we head in, and I don't feel like unsafe going down there. But I think it's one of those things I just want to experience. Wayne shaking his head like, "Are you fucking?"
I wouldn't go to that. I wouldn't go to that place.
Hey, how about Happily Houseless? What's going on with him, man? I mean, I don't hear much about Happily Houseless.
Hey, I just want to say hi to Juice. Hi, Juice. What's up?
I just don't know. I haven't heard a damn thing since his surgery was successful or something. So.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Juice, you have to speak one time.
What's that, Wayne?
Juice has to speak one time.
That's it.
Yeah, we had a few.
Last I heard, he was okay. Good night, Susie. Good night, honey.
Who'd I miss? Susie?
Oh, I get
Night, Susie.
Night.
Juice has been working out vigorously. There we go. Oh, boy.
All right, Rosie, I'm going to get off. I guess I got to take a nice hot shower.
Yeah, make sure you stop by tomorrow night, Gerald.
Okay, then. I'll talk to you all later.
Hey, right, Gerald.
Gerald,
Stay safe.
Your generator running.
Yeah, we run the whole ticket. We do the whole ride on Wednesday nights. Yep, the whole deal. So, well, where's your next adventure, Andrew?
Hard to say. I might go overseas. I might. I don't know. I might come to see you.
There we go. Yeah.
Actually, probably in terms of reality, in terms of proximity, I mean, you're only 850 miles from me down the coast. So coming down to the Bay Area, I lived in Sacramento in the mid-'80s. And other than spending the odd day in San Francisco, I'd probably like to spend a couple days in San Francisco. And,
yeah, it's a nice area. It's a
it's a wonderful place. Hey, if I come down, because if I come down in the RV, you got a car. I'll tell you what, I'll buy you dinner at a really nice, expensive place if you show me around. Because I know San Francisco a bit, but I don't know like you know it.
Alioto's Pier 39. There we go.
I'm not big on the seafood though. Everybody.
Well, a nice North Beach Italian place. How about that? So,
that sounds great. Oh yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. Got the best Italian.
Italian or steak, Italian or steakhouses or whatever, all that's good.
There you go,
not big
brother.
on the seafood.
There you go, brother. That's it. I love it all.
Because you're like in the Santa Rosa area, aren't you?
Yeah, you know where that is, up in Napa.
No. I've been to Santa Rosa, Half Moon Bay and all that stuff.
Yeah, that's
you're close. Yeah, I know the area. Yeah. Or Bodega Bay, or
yeah, Bodega Bay. That's where we're going to take the rig on our first overnighter to see.
You're in Marin County, I believe, are you?
Sonoma County. Sonoma.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
Just north of Marin.
I lived in Redwood City for just a little while.
Redwood City, John?
Yeah.
There we go. Yeah. That's
Used
kind
to
of
drive the Skyline Drive all the time. Just
oh, yeah.
Isn't
Oh,
it nice?
Yeah.
Oh, if any, I'm gonna throw something out there real quick. Don't mind, Rosie. If anybody knows how to build a website and do all that crap, somebody send me a message or something. I've got a website that I've owned for over a year that I need to do something with it because I'm tired of paying for it and it's just sitting there.
All right, so anybody on the side chat, if you know anything about building a, maintaining and moving forward with the website, just contact Wayne, RV Prepper Wayne. RV Preppers Wayne here, and
hey, you know the guy who can do it? Wanderlust Estate, who's been on he came up to Vancouver. Wanderlust Estate is a expert at building that stuff.
Yep, I know James.
And I have his personal number.
RV. I do too. I'm the one that fixed his RV when he was down here.
Okay, yeah, well, he did a tour of the actually entire continent. But contact Wanderlust Estate, and contact me, and I can give you his number, and you can. Yeah,
I got his number. Yeah, he's got a lot on his plate right now. Lots going on.
Yeah, well, sure, but he's an expert at that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's got a lot of shit going on. There's some other issues going on with.
Well, I haven't, because I've been in America for a while.
Yeah, that's fine.
What's going on with him?
Well, he's had some issues with the RV, and there's some back and forth with where he purchased it. I'm kind of caught up in that right now. I don't want to say a lot about it right now. I did a video about it on my channel. I wish him the best. Just be careful before you buy an RV. Just make sure you get it checked.
He's a good guy.
Yeah, he's a great guy. I just hate to see somebody get screwed. That's all. So.
Of course. Yeah.
I'll say his first name, Jim. He messaged me today, being a total asshole, and I got news for him. I got Jim's phone number. I'm going to give him a call if he wants to, Anyway, never mind.
Are we talking about Jim at the GMCCO, Wayne, or who are we talking about?
Yes, you're right.
Okay, yeah, I'm just trying to stay clear of that stuff. I don't really want to be involved in that mess.
That's I'm shutting up.
Yep. So just be careful when you buy an RV. Make sure you get it checked out. Make sure what needs to be done on it before you do it, and don't assume because it's sitting on a dealer's lot there's any implied warranty, because a lot of times the dealers are just acting as a broker.
Yep.
That's true. That's it. They're taking their cut. It's not their responsibility to prep it for sale, clear it for sale, and get you happy. Okay. So Chris Travels found that out. Kristen G Travels. So.
Yep. Call me. I'll come look it over for you. I'll give you an honest opinion.
Yeah, I think Wayne give you an honest ride on something like that. I mean, obviously the drivetrain and engine is critical in that stuff, but the systems are important too, and the electrical and all that. There's Marshall, there's Elvis on the side track. So
I love that. Just juice randomly. Fuck up, Elvis.
Saying hi to him. So.
Yeah, well, Elvis is jealous because he can get the Bam Bam bitches.
But I think Wayne's a really good contact to have if you're in the Panhandle area down there of Florida. He's a decent guy.
Joe's a pretty good guy too.
Yeah, Joe's good. You got two great resources down there in that area. People that got some heart and they care. They give a shit about people. So, God knows Wayne could never be compensated for the work he did for the GMC rig that came through. So
did a bunch of work.
Yeah, I can imagine. So yep, there it is.
Okay, well, hey Wayne, I'm gonna call it a night too, but I'll get in touch with Justin tomorrow and I'll get him to text you or something.
Okay. Yeah.
And I'm on. Usually Wednesdays is I go for about the full 8 from 4 p.m. here until about midnight. So it's it's really the flagship one at that time. So anybody's welcome to come back tomorrow evening. It's the real long haul, and it's a lot of fun on Wednesday nights. I'm going to go ahead and shut it down too this evening. John, I feel very honored that you came in tonight, and it's great to see you. Andrew, wonderful to see you on the chats here. I love to follow what you're doing.
Yep. Hey, thanks, Rosie. You're so gracious, and hopefully in the next 4 to 6 weeks I come down to the Bay Area. I'd love to do that.
That's it. And Wayne, always a joy to have you on here, and Nicole. And we got Joshy on here, even though we didn't hear you run your pie hole tonight. Nice to have you on the panel.
Yes, sorry I've been quiet, Rosie.
Yep, and Joe Kalanji. So, all right, guys, we're going to go ahead and end this hangout and thank everybody now. Anybody that's on the side chat,